as the flags are taken away. Round 13 of the MotoGP World Championship, the Aragon Grand Prix. 22 riders line up, 23 laps. The flags are taken away, the lights are on, and away we go. The Ducatis power their way down to the first corner. Look out for Jorge Martin, and look out for the Aprilia of Aleix Espargaro also coming through. He's going to make a position, and Marc Marquez has threaded the eye of the needle. He's gone from 4th and up into 2nd place. He's already closing in on our race leader. I think it's Pecco Bagnaia who is going to lead them through from the start. Miller's dropped to 3rd. Aleix Espargaro involved. Marquez thinks about it. He thinks about it early on. Does he have a second bite at the cherry? Not this time. Pecco Bagnaia closes the door, but Marquez means business. He wants to hit the front and then check out if he can.
Yeah, he wants to hit the front, but I'm hoping he's learned from Silverstone. We saw what happened there 2 weeks ago. He'd basically been really impatient on that first lap, too aggressive, and he took himself and Jorge Martin out. Let's hope he has learned from that.
Joan Mir made it through eventually on Fabio Quartararo. They fought hard over those positions, though. We've had a crasher, and it's Alex Marquez who's gone down. Don't forget, he was on the podium here 1 year ago. Last year's race winner, Alex Rins, started from back in 20th. It's anyone's race today, but it's Pecco Bagnaia from pole position who leads the way as Marquez limps out of the Aragon Grand Prix, his home event.
Yeah, it looks like on the exit of turn 5, so that could have potentially been a high side. Easy to do on the first lap, get pushed wide on the dirty part of the track.
Already the black lines being laid down by those Ducatis coming through turn 13 over the rise. Both get on the throttle fairly similar times. He's being warned that Marquez is behind him. Jack Miller actually the fastest rider on the circuit, keeping tabs with Marquez, who runs it tight into the back of Bagnaia. Oh, that's out wide, Jack Miller. So, Aleix Espargaro back into the podium positions. Again, it looks like, yes, he has. He's going to rejoin behind Joan Mir. But Miller had a moment going into the final corner, and he drops from 3rd to 5th. Joan Mir might have got through on Aleix Espargaro here. We've got the leaders in our shots, and yes, the Suzuki has got through on Espargaro for 3rd place. So now Mir is on the move, 3.3 seconds down. I want to know if he can drop his lap times further here, because he's going to need to if he wants to win this race. Again, it looks like Marc's going to run deep, but he'll try and square it off and close in all the time on Pecco Bagnaia when they come across the line. Still 3 laps to go in this race. That Ducati just has a little bit too much for him to get alongside down into turn 1, but this is heating up nicely in the Grand Prix of Aragon, round 13 of this year's championship. Bagnaia is still a championship contender. Does that come into his thinking at all? Of course it doesn't. He's after his first win in MotoGP. Marc Marquez is looking to deny him that one.
Oh, he's got it into 5.
Here he comes. Marc Marquez goes through, but he's going to run wide. Bagnaia cuts him off. So he's made his first move in this race. He didn't keep his powder dry. He's shown his hand. What has Bagnaia got now? What has Marquez got? Can he rekindle some of his old magic?
And is this Marquez playing with him?
Obviously, he was trying to get through on that occasion, but he looks more comfortable.
I've got so many mixed feelings, though. I agree what you say.
Here we go again.
Here he goes.
Here we go again. But Bagnaia does the cutback. It's just like watching Dovizioso against Marquez. Pecco Bagnaia retakes the lead. What a race we've got here. Look at the nerves down in the Ducati garage in the top left of your picture. Marc Marquez, Bagnaia later on the brakes.
To the inside now. Watch Marquez. Get ready. He'll cut back. Try and square him off and get a run out of here. Exactly what I thought he would do. Get the run down into turn 1. Look at this.
Here we go again. The heart rate's right up there for Bagnaia, but he's so good on the brakes. That's always been his forte ever since the Moto3 days, and he was riding an underpowered Mahindra to take a victory for them. He was always 10 yards deeper than anyone else on the brakes, and he's carried it throughout his career. But now he needs every single part of that skill to keep Marc Marquez at bay. And here we go again.
He's going to go wide because that's deep. Yeah,
and again,
exact same. Oh, close. close.
Again, Bagnaia cuts him back and takes over. This is a superb end to the race. Just a lap and a half to go at Motorland Aragon in Spain. It's the Italian looking for his first win against the absolute legend, the darling of the crown here, the king of Aragon, Marc Márquez, who's searching for his 7th win at this circuit. And of course, it would be his 84th win in Grand Prix racing. He's going to try it again, down into turn 15, but again Bagnaia's going to drive past. I think what he knows is he can't stick with the Ducati down the end of the straight, and he needs to get it done. He needs to stop that Ducati having a run on him down into the final couple of corners. Again, he's right in the slipstream of Bagnaia. What can he conjure up? They round turn 16, they square off now to head through turn 17. Here we go then, 1 lap to go in the Aragon Grand Prix. We're on board with Marc Márquez, riding towards turn 1. Here he comes again.
He's going to go wide. 1. He's not going to get that stopped. He must go wide. Yes, he does.
And again, Bagnaia right around him. And that is absolutely stunning from the Italian, looking for a first ever MotoGP win. Márquez trying to find a way through, but every time he does, he has to run wide. This time, Bagnaia tries to keep the pace going, so Márquez can't find a way through, but he's going to go again.
He does it, dives on the inside, keeps it tight this time, but again he goes wide.
And again, Bagnaia reclaims the lead. They've swapped positions about 6 times in the last lap and a half, and we've still got half a lap to go. A little twitch from Márquez, out of turn 7, into turn 8, down through the corkscrew.
Respect here for Pecco Bagnaia. He's stayed calm. The attacks are coming literally every corner, and he's not made one mistake yet.
He's so aware of what Marc Márquez is trying to do to him, and if he sees that orange bike alongside him as they get close, running through turn 11 on this occasion, is there going to be a move into 12? Márquez trying to get alongside. Here he is. He's going to do it into turn 12. Surely he's going wide.
He's off the track.
That's it. He's outside track limits. Surely that's got to be it for Marc Márquez in this race, and Pecco Bagnaia is going to win his first ever MotoGP race. He's going to still think Marc might be there as he attacks the straight for the final time. Pecco Bagnaia has produced a masterclass to beat Marc Márquez in his own backyard. Here he comes, Pecco Bagnaia. Finally, he's going to take a MotoGP win for Ducati. He's going to be the 8th different winner in this incredible MotoGP season. Pecco Bagnaia for Ducati takes victory in the Grand Prix of Aragon. Marc Márquez is beaten into 2nd place. And across the line, Joan Mir, a lonely ride into 3rd, but it's delight for Ducati.
What a race. I mean, you said it earlier, it was like a game of chess. We knew the race was going to come alight, and look at that for the championship. Quattararo done pretty well there, I'd say, to get 8th. He was dropping back like a stone.
Enea Bastianini took 6th. It was Espargaro 4th, Miller in 5th. Bastianini, brilliant from the Moto2 champion in 6th place. But it's another Moto2 champion, a former Moto2 world champion in Pecco Bagnaia, who's finally broken his duck.